Hi, and you're watching Trails of Eurasia TV, and today's episode will be about Fire Temple in Baku, Azerbaijan. Allow me to introduce Minawar. Be assisting us to have a tour inside the temple. I'll just share with us that basically this place was literally a holy place for ancient civilizations and mainly for Zoroastrians, people who actually were fire worshippers. And as you can see now, this is just the pipe where the natural gas is being burned in here. And earlier there was a kerosene plant where the natural gas was faded away. It was fully pumped out, right?
Yes.
And people were forced to build the artificial pipe where
after, yes, when they find this fire.
All right. The first oil tanker was built by Noble's brothers, and it was called Zoroaster. And there is a legend where people think that the main religion of the brothers was Zoroastrianism. And as part of the safety measures, we have to get some little equipment. You know what's the name of it. Let's go. So basically, this is the symbol of Zoroastrianism. The name of the god is Faravahar. This image is displaying the evil and the kindness, right? And it goes into the body and fighting against that. And there is an arm, this one, right? It's pointing towards the kindness. And this circle is like a boomerang, shows that whatever goes around comes around. And guess what? When these people, Zoroastrians, came over here, Islam was here for centuries and there was no discrimination. So outside of these walls, everyone was living, having one religion, Islam, and they had no issues living in harmony and peace with anyone who's got any other religion apart from Islam. Right. So this place is not just for one religion, Zoroastrianism. You can see a guy here burning fruits as a sign of sacrificing them, and his religion is Hinduism. Ganesh is in there. Let's go and check him out. Ganesh is here, and people used to come here and pray to him. This land was right on the way of the Silk Route, and the traders of those time were passing by and seeing the burning flames out of the land itself. This is why they settled here, mainly from India, and brought their religion here. But due to the fact that the Zoroastrians were not the like a monotheism, right?
Yes.
They call it. They believed in few types of holy gods. The locals here, the population which were habited here, they didn't understand that, right? So that's why it couldn't really be, absorbed by that religion, right? And very interesting fact, yeah. Let's go and see the next. The design of this five temple did not change much since it was built in 18th century, beginning of the 18th century. And literally you see the surface of the stones were literally a little bit polished, and the main design remained the way it looks now. Here is the well, full of water, right?
Yes.
And the depth is more than 10 meters. Let's have a look into that. Wow. Значи сейчас там нефть на самом деле.
На самом деле там уже есть нефть, но раньше там была вода.
We just had a dude passing by checking on us, saying that if everything is fine, and we just told him that we're feeling like we're home, even if we're inside actually the Phi temple. So what was the topic about here? This well used to be full of water, and now we just been shared with information that it's full of crude oil.
Yes.
And just a depth of 10 meters. Just imagine the mineral resources here were not that deep, and everything was literally on the surface of the land. One of the very interesting facts, the color of the crude oil was not black as it's meant to be in most of the places on the planet Earth. It was so fair that it was easy to refine it into any type of fuel. And it was one of the reasons why the Noble brothers, which I'm sure you watched in one of our previous episodes, were here in Baku. So we are in the oil room. Yeah. As you can see, the temple was surrounded by the oil rigs, and the crude oil was being pumped everywhere, and you can see some very old images. Oh, people even managed to climb up there. Another interesting fact I just found out, why the door frame is so tiny and so low, so you have to always bend down, entering. And just imagine if people are taller than me, they're just gonna hit this. So the reason is, they bow means they bow to the fire. Yes, there were 5 worshippers. Let's go. So the upper message is in Sanskrit and the lower message is in the Farsi language.
Уезжали отсюда, увезли с собой.
You know why there is no message here? You see this blank message up here? When people were leaving this accommodation, yeah, basically, we can call it accommodation, they took the message with them. And they're just gone. And the blank place just left here for us. We just can't guess what was all about. The suburb of Baku, where we are at now, called Surakhani, and it means red place. And why red? It's due to the burning flames of the gas and the crude oil all over these places. And it wasn't even deep, it was just on the surface. You don't have to dig a lot to get that fire out of this earth. And I have to tell you something, I really enjoyed being here. It's like I got disconnected from 2020 and went back somewhere where there was very different religion, people, traditions, and even the air, the way it smells here. Regardless, I'm wearing the mask. I mean, I should have actually taken it off because I'm outside now. And you gotta come here and feel it. You know, feeling is different than just seeing and hearing. So we're definitely gonna be happy to see you here through Trails of Eurasia. And thanks for watching us on Trails of Eurasia TV, your best source of lifestyle experiences in travel, culinary, health, wellness, and happiness. See you.